So this isn't the first experience that you've had of going around an encampment. One of the things you said when we met was that you were quite familiar with all of that.
Yes, I was raised in Philadelphia in an area called Kensington. If anybody knows Philly, they know that that's kind of considered the Skid Row of Philadelphia. So I am pretty familiar, being around homeless and, people with mental illness and addiction and just really unfortunate situations. And there was even moments where there would be homeless people sleeping on my porch. I'd wake up in the morning and there's somebody there and I'm like, Mom, what do we do? But it's really devastating. It's really sad. And I feel like being here and experiencing this is very grounding. I'm very happy how far I've come and how far my family have come, but it just brings me back to, those days and being in a situation where, I was surrounded by this, and it's really interesting. So, yeah, I think I was really excited to join this project because of how I grew up, and I just think people need to learn how to be a little bit more understanding and compassionate. I feel like whenever I'm in conversations involving homelessness, it's always someone saying like, "Oh, they can just get a job." It's not that easy for people, especially in this situation. You come here and you see that. How are you supposed to get a job if you don't have an address? How are you supposed to get a job if you don't, have that experience? And I feel like there definitely should be services that can help people that need it. And I don't know, I hope that one day I can live in a world where the homeless response system has a diverse spectrum of services for specific households' needs, because everybody's story is different. So I think that's really important, and I'm really excited to be doing this with you guys.
Now, what was your first thought when you read the script, No Address?
When I first got the script for No Address, it automatically touched home, obviously, considering that I kind of grew up in this, not in this situation specifically, but like surrounded by homelessness. And it was really important to me to, I feel like as an actor in general, it's really important to be a part of and be involved in stories that are important. And that can hopefully, leave a mark in the world to viewers who watch it. So it was really like exciting kind of to be a part of something that, could help somebody out there.
Did you know much about the aspect of foster youth and transitioning out and some of the challenges there before you got involved in the film?
Yeah, actually, when I was younger, my mom fostered kids for some time. So I was young at the time, so I didn't know the backstory of most of it, and I didn't understand what that meant. I just kind of knew that there were these kids in my home who I fell in love with, and that was really an interesting experience for me. But as far as foster youth, when they grow older, teens, they become adults. I feel like there's not a lot of resources, and there should be more resources for teens, like whether it be classes or just like, anything to help these kids, grow up. They don't know anything. They don't know about taxes. They don't know how to, get a job, especially if they don't have an address. How are they supposed to do those things? So I think it's really important for there to be more services to help foster youth. Yeah, and as far as foster teens go, imagine being a teenager who just finished high school, who is a foster kid, who has no real home, and they're kind of just being thrown out into the world to figure things out, to figure out where they should live, where they should get food. It's devastating, and it's a really hard situation, and I think there needs to be more resources to help kids in need who need help.